Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Barry, that Goat Metal Show, with the weekly recap. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody is surviving over here in this Northeast where we're getting all this freaking ridiculous ass weather. Uh, Fucking cold as fuck outside, and yeah, we're reaching below zero temperatures with the wind. And yeah, I gotta tell my man Joe Franizelli over there, keep your weather over there. Please stop bringing it over here, please. All right, thanks, Joe. Appreciate it, brother. All right. I don't know if you guys, we had some people in the chats yesterday, man, all for our, of course, outlandish and fucked up version of Alive. We had Tone Joker's son Jamie over there. We just did like a little discussion of Megadeth's albums, and Jamie did a great job, man. He did a great fucking job, man. Hails to him. His knowledge is even taught us old fogies a few things, man. He was on point, precise on a lot of the stuff, and very very well spoken. And we're gonna try to see if let us know if you want us to want to see more Jamie on the show, man. He did a great fucking job, and we're looking forward to having some more stuff with him. And he's a fantastic guitarist, so make sure you go and check out his stuff. Okay, so let's get into some of the news. All right. Yeah, since we talked about Megadeth yesterday, let's talk about Megadeth reaching #1 on the Billboard 200. Megadeth's 17th album, a self-titled project, debuts on the Billboard charts this week and enjoys a very warm welcome. The outfit's latest effort, which is set to be the metal group's last launch at #1, every tally it reaches in America, thanks to especially strong sales. Megadeth has previously commanded nearly every roster where the new set launches. Do Rockers do manage to hit #1 on a pair of Billboard published rankings for the first time with this last outing. Hey, you know what? Congrats to them. Like I said, like I said in the live, I only heard a couple of the songs. I haven't really got a chance to sit down and hear the rest of the album. Some people say it's good. Some people say it's bad. Some people are in between. But you know what? Good for Dave. He goes out on a high, and he can go ahead and take care of himself the right way. So we'll see what happens, man. Congratulations, guys. All right, now we go into the world of Twisted Sister. Well, yeah, there you go, man. As fast as they talked about doing their tour, is as fast as they went and they canceled it. Twisted Sister have canceled their plans for a 2026 50th anniversary reunion tour due to a newly revealed health concerns about singer-songwriter Dee Snider. In September 2025, the bands announced their plans to perform a limited amount of shows 10 years after they had concluded their farewell tour. This is their statement. With regrets, Twisted Sister canceled their 50th anniversary celebration performance due to the sudden and unexpected resignation of Twisted Sister's lead singer Dee Snider, brought on by serious health challenges. The band has been forced to cancel all shows scheduled beginning April 25th in Sao Paulo, Brazil, and continuing through the summer. The future of Twisted Sister will determine in the next several weeks. Stay tuned. Well, again, it's a shame, I always looked at Dee Snider as somebody who took care of his health really well. So, hopefully he's okay. Hopefully it's nothing too outrageous, but they canceled everything. So, you could only speculate until they talk about it. Hopefully everything's good. And, maybe he'll have a better recovery, and they could probably scavenge maybe half of that tour for some of the people there. But we'll see what happens, man. Best of health to you, D. Hope everything goes well. All right, now we're going to go into the world of the Exploited. All right, Exploited frontman Walter David Waddy Buchan collapsed on stage during the band's performance on January 31st at Skolfhof in Wiesbaden, Germany. Buchan went down during the first song of the set, prompting immediate medical attention at the venue before he was transported to a local hospital, according to information provided on site. The punk icon was responsive when taken for treatment. On Sunday, February 1st, the Exploited issued the following statement. As Whitey collapsed yesterday during the show in Germany, we have to cancel the upcoming gigs in Tallinn and Riga. We try to find new dates as soon as possible. Rostock and Berlin, we announce as soon as we have more information. So, he's in the hospital. He went to the hospital. They checked him up. They're saying somebody, I guess he had the flu. He was battling through the flu, and I guess he must have got dehydrated, which is probably the reason why he collapsed. Guys, again, look, I just finished talking about Dee Snider, and, these guys get a little older. you're not in your 20s and 30s no more to think that you can just go out there and just do your thing without better taking care of yourself. And if your body's telling you, hey, bring it down, hey, look, I'm sure your fans want to see a live version of you alive than having to say that you drop dead because we don't want that. I mean, as fans, you want to see your people perform and do their thing. So hope everything goes well, and hopefully they'll get back on track. All right, now we're gonna go into the world of Morbid Angel. All right, uh, with Pete Sandoval. Okay, yeah, he put out a post on Instagram, and it reads as follows: After many years of confusion and misdiagnosis, I have finally been properly diagnosed as autistic, level 1. All right. This has been part of who I am since childhood, even though for a long time I didn't have the words or understanding of it. Over the years, this has affected how I communicate, how I process sound, and how I interact with people. Sometimes in ways they may have seemed confusing, distant, or misunderstood. It was never about not caring, not listening, or not wanting to connect. Now at 61, having clarity has brought a lot of peace. It explains so much, and it allowed me to better understand myself instead of fighting it. I'm still here, still playing, still creating, still grateful after back surgery, after life challenges, and now with better understanding of my own mind. If sharing this helps even one person feel less alone, more patient with themselves or others, then it's worth it. Thank you for love and support through the years. Peace, Sandoval. Yo, look, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it does explain a lot of things. I'm sure for a lot of people who used to talk shit about him, and a lot of things that used to pop up about him. But hey, it's never too late. It's never too late. If you feel there's something off, hey, check yourself out. You never know, and don't feel like it's a downgrade on yourself. You know what I mean? We all have love. Everybody. We all have people who have some type of form of autism, and family members or friends, and there's ways to deal with it, and there's just have to have better understanding. So just try to sometimes don't judge. And unfortunately, look, with that being said, I'm sure a lot of people who probably judged him, and we all did, we were all guilty of judging him on his antics and stuff. And look, there you go, it makes sense now. All right, more power to you, Pete. More power to you. All right, now we're gonna go into some metal bochinche. All right. Baltimore hardcore newcomers The Set have announced that they have parted ways with guitarist Brady Ebert just weeks before the release of their debut EP, Self-Evident Truth, due out May 6th. The band confirmed Ebert's exit in a public statement issued February 6th, making it clear the decision stemmed from his recent behavior online. Brady is no longer a member of The Set. We will not stand by his ridiculous comments and behavior toward the members of our band and our community. We will continue to put on for Baltimore hardcore and thank everyone for their support. Ebert, a former Turnstile guitarist, had drawn attention in recent weeks after posting a series of inflammatory social media comments aimed at his former bandmates, as well as engaging in a heated exchange with others online as press time. Ebert has not publicly addressed his removal from The Set. The situation escalated after Ebert commented on a reshared Turnstile Instagram story featuring a sign reading "Abolish ICE." In their comments, he accused the band of performative politics and made serious allegations regarding a past benefit show at Turnstile's first free show. They claimed all proceeds go to health care for the homeless. We raised $10,000, but I watched Brendan steal $4,000 from that and claim he needed to pay the merch bill, which was false. Ebert also revisited the contentious 2022 split from Turnstile, pushing back against reports that drummer Daniel Fang had filed a restraining order against him. According to Ebert, the request was deemed in court was denied in court due to lack of legal grounds. Neither Turnstile nor their representatives have responded publicly to Ebert's claims. Despite the lineup change, The Set appear committed to moving forward, affirming the focus on Baltimore hardcore as they prepare to release Self-Evident Truth next month. Wow. So look, I mean, it sounds like, look, Turnstile being that the big band that they are now, and I guess this band, The Set, is trying not to make any waves. But this guy, Ed Ebert, was a former member, so you would think that he has a lot of insight on what the hell was going on with that band before they got big. And I guess him talking about it, it's becoming a big issue now. So I'm sure there's going to be more stuff coming out of this. So this was actually some really good bochinche. Looking forward to that shit. All right. All right. Send it over to Rich, the solid producer. See what else he's got, man.
Thanks, Barry. Eternal Blasphemy Productions presents Flesh Mass live February 21st at Huang's Bar in Queens, New York. New Dark Ages presents MRSA live at the Bunker in Queens, March the 6th. Bong Gripper and Shitstorm have been added to the 2026 MDF lineup in Baltimore, Maryland. More bands have been added to the 2026 Destroying Texas Fest. Blaspherian, Caveman Cult, Disma, Abysmal Lord, Negative Plane, Nigoblith, Volhan, Weregoat, and many more. Born for Burning and Material World present The Metal Merchants Market, March 28th in New York from 12 to 5. Free entry with drink specials. Vendors, t-shirts, vinyls, CDs, cassettes, 7 inches, and more. At TVI. May the 23rd at LPR Le Poison Rouge in New York, the return of Oranzi Pazuzu. April the 18th in Austin, Texas, Morbosidad with Volhan. Friday, April the 3rd in Los Angeles, in Vuce and Volhan. Funebrarum has been added to the Killtown Death Fest in Denmark. Iconic independent record label Combat Records will be returning under new ownership. New York City thrash band Electrocutioner has released their new single, Vampire's Kiss. Old school death metal band Jungle Rot will be re-releasing Fueled by Hate on Back on Black. Stream to check out this week is Old Sorcery. 6 songs on avant-garde metal music. 1 hour, 11 minutes of spaced out psychedelic Finland black metal. This week's Tone Joker's pick of the week is Liturgy of Death, the new album from Mayhem, legendary Norwegian black metal band, with 8 tracks on Century Media Records coming in at 48 minutes.